What's up guys, Drew here, and today I am making my open doors oil. Now essentially an open doors oil is a road opener oil. This is my own personal recipe, though I have taken some inspiration from a witch that I admire and taken a couple things out of her recipe. That would be the Lady Gravedancer. I will put a link to her road opener oil video in the description. The two things I took from her recipe, I'll go into that as I get to them. But the rest is just what makes sense to me and ingredients that I work with regularly. So of course, if you choose to do this, I wholeheartedly encourage you to make it your own and put in the things that make sense to you. So here is my jar. I needed a wide mouth jar, and you'll see why after a little while. And I am using grapeseed oil. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bit in to start, because if you've watched me make oils, you know that's how I start. I put a little bit in. So first I'm adding a couple balm of Gilead. And I'm doing this because this is my go-to for manifestation. So I want this oil to have properties of manifestation. And also I'm using it for its protection properties as well. Then next I'm adding cinnamon stick. And I'm adding this for its properties of success, of power amplification, expansion, and also protection. I'm going to be adding a bit of white sandalwood. It is something that I use rather sparingly because, well, it's endangered or on its way out, and I don't want to help add to that. So, but it is something that I have always used in my practice. So I'm adding that for protection, intuition, and guidance. I will be adding a bit of orange, and that is for luck, inspiration, creativity, and prosperity. All things you would want in your open doors oil. I'm going to add a bit of dragon's blood for protection, potency, change, and courage. I will be adding a bit of saltpeter. Now this is one of the things that I got from Lady Gravedancer, and in all honesty, I can't remember why she chose to use it, but I am using it because it's fast acting. It has this property of making whatever you want to happen now. So that's why I'm using it. I am adding some cherry blossom for new beginnings, good fortune, and bounty. I'm adding a piece of Applewood, and that is for longevity and abundance. Now, in a more traditional road opener oil, you would want four corners or crossroads dirt. I don't have any of that at the moment. I would put that in my open doors oil, but as I said, I'm out. I don't have any. I do have, however, my mother's graveyard dirt. I am putting it in simply because it is my mother's. And of course, in both life and spirit, she would want to help me break through any obstacles, boundaries, or what have you that I might be facing in my life, and help it open doors for me, bring opportunity and change into my life for my best good. So that's why I'm adding her grave dirt. And then I'm also adding this little bitty cone shell for change, courage, and protection. And last but certainly not least, I'm adding this key. Now, this is another thing I got from the Lady Gravedancer. She specified that a key you use in your road opener oil should be a key that has actually opened doors, a real key, not a fake one. This is, in fact, a real key. It's a beautiful key, but it is real. I got it when I was a teenager. One of my best friends was German, and I fell in love with the key and the story. When she was, she remembers being 3 and 4 years old, and there was a little crawl space, and it had a tiny little door, and it was just her size, and there was a key, and she could go in there, and it was like the entrance to a magical land for her, and she gave me the key. So this is a legit key, and that's why I needed a wide mouth bottle so that I could put my key inside. All right, I'm going to finish filling this. I will not be adding any essential oil to this oil at this point. I may at some point in the future, but I don't really have any intention of it. I just kind of want it to be pure as is. Okay, it's a very messy oil. It's not the most beautiful oil, but I don't care. I am going to go ahead and bless this, charge it on my altar, and I'm going to start getting to work. I have need for an open doors oil. So that is my oil. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, much love and gratitude.